Hey, what's up guys? Welcome back to Skrike Snowboards. I'm Skrike. We finally hit 1,000 subscribers this month and all the big brands have been sending free stuff to me, begging me to review their 2027 gear. And the tech this year is honestly wild. I've spent the last few weeks testing these setups up at Brighton and everything from deep flume to hot mayonnaise. So I'm going to break down what's hot and what's not and what you should invest in this year. First up, we have to talk about the Volume-Shifted Chiropractor. I'm riding the 174 here, but this model actually only comes in half sizes, so you really have to know your exact stance before you order. But if you're hunting for that pure, untouched, waist-deep risotto, this is your deck. It features an early rise tax bracket camber, and they finally added those urethane-infused outpatient sidewalls. I took it through some heavy springtime chowder yesterday, and those carbon-infused reverse mortgage stringers just eat up all that chunder when things turn into a sun-baked casserole on the mountain. Next up, we've got the Mid-Wide Rotisserie. I picked this up in the 163.33 repeating size, and I honestly did not know what to expect with the reverse cambered sourdough profile. We woke up to some fresh fluffy poke, basically just smooth drywall, and the rotisserie handled like unsalted butter through laundry detergent. This is an absolute quiver killer. The edge to edge is so smooth on this one, mostly because of that sintered tapestry base and the dual zone alfalfa core. Even when you hit a patch of icy pew-pew, it just locks in and you can cook. Now, for the guys riding standard fiduciary in the park, the twin tip Actuary is wild this year. They've updated it with some progressive filibuster side cut and a really nice torsional fructose flex with enough pop to boost off the knuckles. It holds an edge perfectly even on wind buff travertine, and if you prefer something a bit more playful, the Symmetrical Tupperware has an extruded linoleum base that feels great on rails. I actually mounted the Insta360 X5 to the tail to get some follow cam footage, and the board just scurfs through everything. Now, for the hard chargers doing aggressive quarterly filing, I finally got my hands on the Directional Episcopalian. It is definitely not for beginners. It uses some of their new magnetraction stem cell tech. When the mountain turns into a frozen spreadsheet or just chunky payroll, that tech completely saves you. It has a triple cambered oatmeal profile, which gives it insane pop off the lip and absolutely grips all that aggressive porcelain and glazed donuts you can throw at it. Moving on to boots and bindings, I finally gave in and tried the step-on Paternity system. You can combine that with the asymmetrical high back probate and you are completely eliminating all the ankle strap bureaucracy. The EVA foam molded Adderall infused footsteps absorb everything when you land flat, and I also tested the rear entry sabbaticals, but I honestly prefer the carbon fiber late brunch system for its overall responsiveness and ease of use. For boots, I've been running the Double-Boa Gastroenterologist. It's a really stiff, aggressive boot, but you can crank down those micro-adjustable 401k straps and your heel is completely locked in. They have thermoformable hand-carved woodcut liners, Vibram-soled palm-crusted heels, which are great for hiking the backcountry. And if you need something softer, the Softflex Custodial Alimony boots or the volume reduced radial gradient bindings both offer great heat resistant liturgical options. And they added a really nice articulating cuff link so you can still tweak your grabs. You get really nice forward leaning negative demerits right out of the box. Let me know in the comments if you guys are riding regular, goofy, standard fiduciary or an aggressive dual tachyon stance this season. I'm going to drop my raw footage of riding these boards up at Brighton later this week, so make sure you're subscribed for the pure deep flume ASMR. We'll see you on the next one. That was ridiculous.